Thank you for stopping by. Odinala is true spirituality and not organized religion. Good. I want that to sink into you as you're watching this video. Please watch this video to the end. Don't stop halfway because it have a whole lot to bring your awareness to and an understanding, because clarity is vision. If you're doing something and you don't understand what you're doing, you'll be having a whole lot of confusion and a whole lot of, trouble with it. Okay? You see, Odinala is a broad concept of spirituality to which many are not understanding it and they are having a lot of problems with it. And so many people are feeling so discouraged, so disheartened in their process and part of Odinala. Just like you get fed up with church, organized religion, mainstream Christianity, and other religion, as you may have them, okay? That is how you will get fed up with Odinala if you do not approach Odinala as a spirituality, okay? Because Odinala is true spirituality and not organized religion, all right? So, because when you talk about true spirituality, there are questions there that you need to answer. As well as you talk about organized religion, there are questions there you need to figure out. And that is what this video is all about. Okay? You want to talk about what spirituality is about and how spirituality is expressed. Okay? As opposed to organized religion and how you express organized religion. All right? So, Odinala is true spirituality. And that is what our ancestors view it with and approached it with. And their lives were such enviable and such epitome to whatever we are doing today. All right? So, and when you're talking about true spirituality, you talk about Odinala in that dimension. And that is what Odinala offers you. It offers you true spirituality. Okay, in our African tradition or African cosmology. All right, so that is one thing you need to understand, because in true spirituality you will be asking questions like, where do I find connection? Where do I find meaning? How do I find my purpose in life? All right. How do I feel connected? Or how should I live my life? Because how you live your life is unique to you. All right? Your life is unique to you. And because you are authentic, you are unique in your own self. Religion is a group approach. But while spirituality is an individual approach, is an individual practice. All right? For example, in religion or in organized religion, you will be having questions like, what practice, what rite, what ritual do I follow or should I follow? You're talking about a practice. You're talking about a ritual. You're talking about a ceremony. You're talking about a rite you should follow. In religion, you talk about, you'll be having questions like, what is right and wrong? What is false and true? But in spirituality, there's no right and wrong. It's all about what resonates with you. It's all about what serves you. It's all about what you are good with. So there's no right and wrong in spirituality per se. There's no true or false in spirituality. All is true. As long as your subconscious mind accepts that as true and it works for you, it's true. It doesn't matter what anybody else say. But in organized religion, they will tell you that you must be like this, you must be like that, you must do it this way, you must do it that way, and if you don't do it this way, you're not getting it. And that is why many people lost themselves. They don't know who they are. They cannot be able to assess who they are. The authenticity and their uniqueness is forgotten. And that is one of the things that we are here to bring the light to for you to understand exactly what your spirituality is all about and how it will serve you better, how you can express it and enjoy yourself. And that's one thing about the uniqueness of Odinala African spirituality or Igbo cosmology, because the Odinala we do, our Odinala is spirituality of yourself. Because spirituality in definition or in explanation is simply all about personal exploration, right? It's simply all about, taking charge of your own well-being. Your own well-being. Because if you don't take charge of your well-being, you can't take charge of anything else. Spirituality has no control over you. Rather, you control yourself and control what controls you. But religion has control over you. All right? So, spirituality, in definition, you can look at it as, as a broad concept, all right, that involves finding meaning and purpose in life. And also, it's all about a concept of connection with something greater than yourself. Finding a connection with something greater than yourself. You can call that the cosmic power. You can call that, something divine in nature. But a wholeness greater than yourself. That is spirituality. And that is why it deals with a process. Many people dabble into Odinala today and they are not committed to any process. How can you just be committed to something without a process? So, for those of us who are coming into Odinala newly, or those of us who have been in Odinala, but we are confused about this whole process or this whole path, let it be known to you that for you to get the right result, you must approach it according to what it entails. Odinala is process driven. Just as nature is process driven, because Odinala is all about connection with nature. Just like the Buddhist tradition or Hinduism tradition will talk to you about meditation, talk to you about yoga, practices, rituals, routines, and what have you. In Africa, our African tradition or African spirituality is about connection with nature. And that's what Odinala is all about. And you must have to come to that place that you now find what serves you as an African, as an Igbo person, as a human being in Igbo land, as a human being in African tradition or African ancestral. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. Whether you're in America, you're in the Caribbean, you are in the Western, you are in the European, wherever you are in the world, but you are an African root, you know it, it resonates with you, you understand the fact that your ancestors are of African root. Listen, your spirituality deals with connection with nature, being with nature, interacting with nature. That's what your spirituality is all about, and that's where you find meaning. And being with nature is all about altruism. It's all about helping people. It's all about, serving other people in whatever shape or form that you can be able to resonate with and be able to carry it out. It's all about acts. It's all about a song singing in the universe. That is music. African spirituality or Odinala spirituality is music, is one song singing in the whole world. Now, what are spirituality all about? If we have come to understand that spirituality, being a broad concept, is all about finding meaning and purpose in life, and also connecting with something greater than yourself. Now, let it be known to you that such spirituality can be expressed in many ways. There are no one way. And that is why in this channel, there is a video in this channel, find it, talking about one man's food is another man's poison. It expressed to you that chia wood, in Igbo cosmology and terminology, in Igbo language, chia wood, which means, okay, energy is unique to individuals, which means ihe ndị na-eri ka ndị na-asọ. What you eat and you are okay, another might eat it and have problems. What you believe and you're okay, another might believe it and have problems. So, Odinala is about energy, frequency, and vibration, which has to do with, okay, is about the frequency that you are vibrating in, the vibrational state of your energy that is in the frequency of the universe. The universal theme of love, of compassion, of peace, of joy, of ecstasy, okay, of the cosmic rhythm. This is the approach to Odinala that will serve you better, where you are connecting with the universal theme of love. Because African spirituality is about love, it's about hospitality, it's about connection with one another, it's about interconnectedness, it's about oneness, it's about wholeness. African spirituality does not encourage division, does not encourage enmity, does not encourage hatred, it does not encourage, condemnation of any sort. So, of which, if you are into African spirituality and you're creating segregation, you're creating enmity, you're killing, you're destroying lives, you're destroying names, you're pulling people down, you are not doing Odinala. That is not Odinala. That is not it. So, African spirituality can be expressed, Odinala can be expressed in many ways. You can express Odinala through meditation. You can express Odinala through prayer. That is what we call in Igbo cosmology or terminology, Igomo. You can express Odinala spirituality through dancing. Yes, dance can be a great way of expressing your Odinala practice. Those days our ancestors does not do without dance. We have there will be a time that they will, in the moonlight, the full moonlight, you see them come around and they play their dance. They play their drums. They play their local drums and you see them dance. That is a way of expressing spirituality. And those days, you see them when they come before the river, they come before their shrine, they play their gong in order to just expressing their body, moving their body and dancing, that is spirituality in expression. You can express Odinala in nature. That is why farming is given to us. Agriculture is given to us. Planting of trees and raising of trees are given to us. These are spiritual expressions. Connecting with the sun, the moon, the stars, connecting with the water, connecting with the air, connecting with the earth. These are nature. And there's nothing about Odinala without nature. Odinala is about nature. It's about connection with nature. And these are forces of life. Without them, there's no life here. And whatever you do in Odinala must be in the connection with this, according to that serves you. Okay? Spirituality can be expressed through creative arts, through music, through writing, through journaling. Okay? Also, spirituality can be expressed through mindfulness. That is why the Buddhists practice what you call mindfulness as a form of spiritual expression, spirituality expression. So in Odinala, meditation, prayer, mindfulness, dance, being in nature, these things are expressional avenues for your spirituality. What process are you committed to in expressing your spirituality other than your sensory experiences? Because so many people who are into Odinala today, they are doing what they are doing in Odinala just simply because I have a problem. Things are not working for me. So what will I do? How do I do? This is a mistake. When I came into Odinala, I had this problem. I was so keen to solving my problem, and I couldn't get it solved. I did so many spiritual works. I appeared before so many different kind of okumu. But that was not the way. Until I came to understand that if Odinala is about nature, nature deals with process. And if it deals with process, then I must commit myself to a process consistently in order to find a way out. And until I am committed to a process, before everything I'm doing begin to connect the dots. And I found myself connecting the dots. I always tell you, if you find yourself into what now? Bafa Diomimi. Know who you are. Know why you're here. Know how you can find connection. Because it might be that you're connecting with the water element, and that is not your core element. It's not your core elemental force that if you connect with, things will be okay. And then you begin to go through your journey. There are people, because they hear 1 minute and all of that, everybody is of the water. But then they are going about to the water, making their sacrifices, and and it be Roman and many and all that making all their sacrifices. But the truth is that their problem are not solved. You know why? The reason is not because those items they are bringing is cost or is not working. No, that's not or the DB or there isn't working, isn't why that is helping them, is not doing the job. That's not the problem. The issue is that this person going to the water it may have been that water you're going to is not your core elemental force. Though you are linked to it, you're connected to it, but it's not your elemental. For there is something else you need to do first before you go to that water. It happened to me. It happened to me. I went to the water several times to do my Iroma. But at the end of the day, it was not translating. There was nothing manifesting. I was getting so much discouraged. I felt that, God, what is all this? And today, the cost of materials to carry up these things are even becoming so enormous. The prices are so high. And so people are getting so much discouraged about that it's now becoming so costly. It's not meant for poor people. It's the blah, 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 blah. But that's not the truth. There are certain things you can do that will not cost you so much. The only problem many of us have is that, including myself, I had that problem and I solved it. Is that, because so many of our fathers and mothers were all pushed to church. So there are so many negligences and so many blockages we have in the spiritual realm. When you clear these blockages, your path becomes open that you can access every other thing by yourself without even having any dibia to interfere. And that's why Igbo Alpha Diomi, when you do deep Alpha consultation reading, then you'll be able to find whatever is your problem in your spiritual realm in order to clear your path. By the time you do that, when you have cleared that path, you don't need the DBA again. You can handle your case yourself because it's your unique journey. Your path becomes open and becomes clear for you to handle. But after do your deep Alpha consultation reading to find out what surrounds you in your spiritual world. Because number one thing you need to understand about your spirituality is that it's unique to you. It's about your vibrational state concerning the energy you are coming with. And then the frequency to which you align yourself with. Because the whole essence of Odinala here is the feelings. And the feeling is the frequency. The emotion you come with is the frequency. And the frequency you come with determines the manifestations that you receive. If you're of the lower frequency, your manifestations will become lower. If you're of the higher frequency, your manifestations become higher. But do not be driven by your problems. Be driven by the process, not the problem. In Odinala, spirituality is about the process that you are driven. So, Odinala spirituality is different from religion. Religion is a set of organized beliefs and practices, usually shared by a group or community. While spirituality is more of an individual practice, you must figure it out yourself. You are the one to figure out what works for you as you clear your path. So, there are a few things spirituality is all about. For example, number one, we talk about spirituality is about finding purpose and meaning in life. Another thing spirituality is about, connecting with something greater than yourself. Another thing again that you can view spirituality to be is about, being part of something greater. Being part of something greater. All right? Because spirituality is about being part of something greater, unfolding something greater than yourself in the universe. Connecting yourself with something bigger, something greater, something mightier than yourself. And that's why your vision in spirituality must be higher than yourself. It must scale you. What you are in spirituality to do must scale you. It must not be something you're comfortable with. You're just, something that is conventional. No. Also, we want you to understand that spirituality is about, exploring the universal theme of love, the universal theme of compassion, peace, altruism, being out there to, touch lives and to reach out to lives in whatever shape or form that you can do that. And also, let it be known to you that, spirituality is all about exploring something that is greater, talking about life after death. Many people do not understand that there's a big difference between spirituality and religion in life. All right? And that's why we are using this avenue to pass this information. Let it be known to you that you yourself, you are the spirituality. Yes. You are the spirituality because you are a significant part of something, bigger than just what you see and know of yourself. And you are the the universal theme of love that we're talking about, because you are one with the whole. You're one with everything. And all there is all you are. And all you are is all there is. There are more about yourself that you have not explored. So don't give up in your path of spirituality, because it's the only way for you to find meaning to your life, and for you to find peace, for you to find joy, and for you to be in that free state of life. Talking about enjoying freedom. Don't be carried away by just your problem. You just want to solve your immediate problem. It is good to solve problems, but at the end of trying to take care of the spiritual problems of your life, in order for your physical problems to disappear, commit to a process that is unique to you. Connect with your nature. Meditate. Take your dance. Practice, your unique rituals. That is not just they tell you, you must do it this way. There are so many people in Odinala today that they are being committed to what to really you must do it this way, you must do it. That is not the truth. Such people are simply religious in their practice of Odinala, which is not the path. The path of Odinala is not an organized rule or organized way or organized path. Odinala is unique to everyone. Is unique to you. What opens your door is different from what opens another person's door. Do your deep alpha consultation reading in order to find your uniqueness and approach your spirituality authentically, and you will surely be happy at the end of the day in your life. All right? Don't allow anybody to deceive you, and don't allow anybody to sidetrack you. Don't allow anybody to cajole you or bring you into their own form. What is working for them may not work for you. Commit to a process. Find what works for you as you know yourself. Because the whole essence of spirituality is coming to the awareness of your own consciousness. And as you come to your own consciousness and then connect, activate, you connect, you align yourself with your own entities or powers, your own esmezu, and then activate your own forces. Activate your own, energy points or energy forces. Okay? As you activate those energy forces, then you connect with your own process. I want to tell you, if there's any negative or aura or whatever that is in your word, you cleanse these things and commit yourself. You will surely find joy in a very short while, other than just doing this and doing that and doing that and doing that. Just this will bring you to the place of joy, the place of peace, place of happiness in your spirituality, even as Odinala entails. Thank you very much. If you're just joining us in this video, please try everything possible within your reach to subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be getting more of our contents as we bring them. And also, because of workload, we have not been able to be posting regularly, but we'll try our possible best to see that we come up with the informations that will enhance your spiritual journey. All right. And then you can send us your message on the comment section below, telling us your experiences in your spirituality. What do you see yourself, and how do you see yourself traveling in your spiritual journey? And also, press the like button so that YouTube algorithm will continue to recommend our content to so many other people. And as so many other people see this content, you are helping also to spread this message, as the case may be. All right. And also, share this video so that it can get to so many of our people who are having difficulty in their spiritual journey, as even in African spirituality and that of Odinala cosmology, as the case may be. All right. So, and if you want us to assist you in any way, and Alpha Domimi. All right. Yes, deep Alpha consultation reading, Alpha Domimi. Yes, Kainaba. All right, send us a message, and we do so many spiritual works that can help you to align yourself properly in your spiritual path, and also clear every blockage that you are experiencing in your spiritual world, and also make sure that your spiritual journey is of joy, of peace, of sweetness to you as you're going through this process. All right. So send us a message on this WhatsApp handle 09017818674. 09017818674. Okay, send us a message. We will help you. We're here to assist you. We're here to help you. Because if you are seeing this video and you have watched it to this end, we are connected vibrationally, and we are in the same frequency. For you to have watched from beginning to this end, you are committed to your spiritual path, and you will surely see the wonder joy that you supposed to experience in your spiritual path. Thank you very much. We love you, and we continue to love you. Ya dịrị mma na eke, dịrị gị n'orie, dịrị gị n'afọ, dịrị gị na nkwọ, anya na anọ ụbọchị na anọ ise. Agazie.